Good morning, my fellow yogic travelers. I'm mighty glad to be alive today, and I hope that you are too, as we continue to live, laugh, love, learn, linger, live the life we love. And don't forget to love. So today's Wednesday. It's my bad joke day. So these two women are sitting by the pool in a fancy hotel in Miami Beach, and they see an older, distinguished gentleman sits on a lounge chair on the other side of the pool. And they say, "Ooh, he's very, very interesting looking. Should we go and talk to him?" I'm too shy. So I'll go and talk to him. So the woman goes, "Hi, excuse me, do you mind if I sit down and have a chat?" Oh, sure, come on, sit down. So they start talking about his life, and she says, so were you ever married? Are you married? He said, no. Well, it's very, very sad. My first wife actually committed suicide, and my second wife, she drowned in a boating accident, and my third wife, she was unfortunately killed in a car crash. The woman calls across the pool to her friend, "He's single." Okay, that was in bad taste, right? All right, so the different themes that I try to weave here on a daily basis, because they mostly support me. Remember, everything I say is all about me, but there's nothing personal in it. And I hope that you can find what will help you. Now, I'm always talking about choosing. That in a certain way, we are summoning everything in our life by the power of our own choosing. That means we allow things in our life through the power of belief and expectation. It has ever been thus way, and it will always be so, except a lot of people aren't aware of it. It's like that story about that guy playing violin in the New York subway, and they were watching over the course of like an hour and a half. More than 2,000 people passed them by. Only 6 people stopped for a few minutes, and not all of them even gave him any money. It was Joshua Bell, one of the world's greatest violinists, in disguise, and he was playing on a violin that was worth $3.5 million. People don't stop to notice. So part of our spiritual practice, you could say, is stopping to notice and to listen. Neuroscience tells us that an intention primes our nervous system to be on the lookout for what will support what we intend to create for ourselves. Wow. Is that any different than me saying the law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn? Neuroscience is telling us. So life is always presenting us with unexpected opportunities and obstacles, as well as opportunities. So remaining aware of our intention helps us more readily recognize from a multitude of options that life offers those that are going to support our vision. And I always say that one way to learn how to support your vision is to find an art form. I always say they took away our crayons and they gave us them all. Meditation is a kind of art form, and art is a kind of meditation. And don't think that your art has to be co-opted by capitalism, that you have to sell everything and make money. Art is just that which is going to help you bring from the background into the foreground what your heart is ready to reveal. I also think it's really important to look at other religions, which initially we see them as mythology, not history, but we can learn to see what is mythological in our own religion instead of only thinking of our Judeo-Christian tradition as literal and historical. So I remember the importance of developing myself as an independent center of creativity and initiative. And that leads me to understanding if an individual mind can make itself ill or well by the thoughts it thinks, and of course the actions that it does, why can't the collective mind make itself well? Because a lot of what the collective mind does is makes itself ill. And I'm sorry to say this, that's because collectively more people believe in war than in love. And that is where we really have to make the change. So be the change you want to see in the world. Make yourself a vehicle of ahimsa or nonviolence. project it to everyone, and hopefully be a safe space for those people who are suffering to let go and find another way of being. See you today at 11 o'clock, the next Good Vibrations, Yoga, and Vedas. You still can sign up at GabrielHalpern.com. If you can't make the class, you can always get the recording. And we have a ton of recordings, so go there, enjoy it, and I hope you had a good Halloween.